what is God? Is God a person? Is God a feeling? Is God a thought?
If there is something that he is not, then he's not God.
Wow. He's everything.
Yeah. How can he be para Brahman? If you say God cannot be that, then he's not para Brahman. The Vedas likes to talk on him like this, that Brahman, para Brahman. And that represents this supreme aspect beyond everything. For me personally, and for the Vaishnavas in general, but it's also my feeling, my experience, and it's also Guruji's teachings. He is a person, but he's not a person in the sense that you understand. So God has a body, but it's a cosmic body. The whole of creation is inside of this cosmic body. Purusha Suktam in the Rig Veda says that everything that exists materially is 3/4 of God. So there is one unknown fourth that is beyond any understanding of the mind. He has a form and he is formless. He obviously is a feeling, but supremely he does have a cosmic form which is beyond our mental understanding. And that cosmic form is close to the aspect that we call Sriman Narayana. So Shakti, Lakshmi Devi exists inside of him, but he has a cosmic form and the whole universe exists inside of him.
Wow.
That's God.
Great. I mean, for those who are not into bhakti, and I would admit I haven't been either, and I'm just making small steps towards learning more. And the way I relate with God is, or at least we have a temple at home, and my wife
What are the main deities?
Krishna, and recently Radha as well. So Radha Krishna, and we have Lord Ganesha as well. Ladu Gopal.
Krishna
Yeah.
also.
So sometimes she would ask me to do bhog, and I would do that. And when I do
You
that,
cook extra.
Huh?
You cook the food extra for Krishna Ji.
We
Or you just buy, you order.
No. So we I don't think we cook extra, but whatever we cook, we serve him first.
You think of him and then you serve for him.
Correct.
You serve him first.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I do that, and when I do that, I still struggle to imagine God in something else, and I can only imagine God in people around me for some reason, and myself. So when I close my eyes, I look inside and I feel there's Krishna in me. There's Krishna in me. So and maybe the purpose of my life, and please expand on this. Maybe the purpose of my life is to meet that higher self, get as close as possible to that self. Now, my understanding of that self, it could be very, very shallow. It could be maybe becoming the best at whatever my job is, right? Or becoming the best at something in life, like very materialistic. Please tell me a little bit about this. How does one go about processing?
But you jump from the feeling of the bhog to the self and the work.
So when I do the bhog, I close my eyes and I feel.
You doubt yourself, why I'm cooking this food for Krishna?
No, that's not the doubt.
He's gonna eat this, or he doesn't even like that I do this for him? Do you think
the
this?
murti is what I
the murti in Krishna.
Yeah.
Yes.
And because I imagine Krishna to be a bigger power, formless, and maybe whatever that power is, सब जन्म मुझी से पाते हैं, फिर लौट मुझी में आते हैं, which means like everything's born out of me and everything comes back to me. So it's that energy. And I struggle to see that in images is what I'm saying. That's the only thing I'm saying. Idols, yes.
It's actually very easy and light. It's a very nice conversation. The thing is that God loves to have a relationship with you. You know, why the jiva, the atma, is a part of God. That's clearly stated in the Bhagavad Gita. The atma that incarnates in the human body is a part of God, as old as God. And then we go through this whole process of creation, many incarnations. Because through this antaryami, through this jiva that incarnates, God has the chance to experience his own creation. And in that process, we receive the mind step by step. And then the mind becomes so big and suddenly we think we are so smart, and then we have to rediscover love and relationship to Bhagavan. And that's where Prem awakes. And that's where actually I see, maybe in the Bhakti path, that becomes a thing, where the relationship between God and devotee becomes the sweetest. Because what is the sense of creation if you just merge into Him? The most beautiful thing, which is the relationship that you have, the love that you have towards Bhagavan, vanishes. You don't even feel it anymore. You are not even aware of the self anymore. Guruji says, the Atma, even when the Atma goes back to Narayana, a certain individuality is never lost. So the relationship is like cells in the body, you know? Your body is made of cells, but each cell has its individual identity.
It carries information.
It carries information. It's unique.
Yeah.
It is unique. Each cell.
Yeah.
You know? That's souls and God in the body, in the cosmic body of God. And then we are rediscovering this relationship in order to go back to that state of bliss, of consciousness unity with Him. It's not a soul unity, it's consciousness unity, when the love becomes so much that only Him exists for your consciousness. Understand? In that process, you start to see Him everywhere and to make everything in your life a part of this relationship. And that's where the devotees cannot wait to serve God. If God is everywhere, obviously He's also in the Murti. Yeah?
Yep.
So the moment you do something extra for Him, your mind is concentrated on that form, and that form is a special form. That form can give you a blessing, a higher state of consciousness, the form that God chose to incarnate. When you concentrate on that form, you develop a specific relationship with God, and inside you change. Ramanujacharya said that God manifests in 5 aspects. Once in the cosmic aspect, the vyuhas, okay? Antaryami, Vigraha, Avatar, Vyuhas, and Paravasudeva, which is beyond Vyuhas. That's the 5. Guruji adds 2, Shastra and Nam. These are the forms that God manifests on earth for us to relate to Him.
Yeah.
One of them is Vigraha, because He accepts that image of Him so that you can have a relationship with Him and you can be with Him. You can go extra to His place. You can serve Him. You can wash Him. What is puja? The 16 steps of puja are just how you receive a special person. Imagine 700 years ago, India. Imagine you are in this beautiful house here with your grandmother and your mother, and you hear the news that a specific saint or the Raja, the king, is coming to your house. How you receive this person. These are the steps of puja. And that's what you do to the deity. The deity arrives, you wash yourself first, then you give asana, then you wash the feet, and then you wash the hand of the, then you wash the mouth, and then you water to drink, then you shower, you offer shower, and then you can rest a little bit in new clothes. After shower, you give food, and then you give incense, agarbati, and then you give like a, your fragrance, perfume. That's how you receive a very high personality. These are the 16 steps of puja. Every time you're doing this, you are deeply concentrating on the deity and you are developing a personal relationship with that form of God. And every time you do that, you transform yourself inside. And your relationship to God becomes closer. And you think more of God throughout the whole day. And the main aim of everything is just that you think of Him.
Yeah.
And then He's happy. If you read the life of the saints, it becomes very obvious. I mean, I'm talking about saints that are alive like Guruji, or dumb people like me that have a deity manifested by Guruji, and even the deity talk to me like in dreams and with Guruji and says what he wishes to do, to receive. And it's a statue, it's a metal statue, Like to Namadeva, to Tukaram, Krishna was running around and playing with them and then going back to the Murti, or asking for food. But it's not that Krishna doesn't want your food. Krishna doesn't want your clothes at all. Krishna or Shiva or Devi, they don't care about that.
Yeah.
But the relationship, the focus that you have with them, the time that you spend with that focus, the time that you spend with them feeling this prem, that is important. And that prem of the relationship is important, not the nothingness of the meditation. They're so boring. Why God would create everything just to spend time having nothingness of meditation?
Which is why Bhakti Marga, I think, is that the tagline? It just says, just love.
Just love.
It's beautiful. That's what appealed to me the first time I said. I was like, this is nice. Just love. Yeah. Rather than, there are all kinds of misuses of religion and Sanatana, and all these words are also just thrown around for propagating, things that are not good for the society and spreading hate as well. But yeah, they're meant to be doing something beautiful and, pulling us out of, our own, sometimes saving us from our own selves, I guess.
Not sometimes. That's the main job.
All the time.
The main job of the masters is to save us from our own selves.
From our own selves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main transformation. You cannot change anybody apart from yourself.
If you enjoyed watching this little clip, I'm pretty sure you'll love the full video. You can watch the full video by clicking somewhere around here. I think it should be on the right.